Okay, I'm this is my third, fourth lecture of the day. I am sad. Eat on,
All right.
Professor.
So this is Pokemon Unite Attacker Positioning. Ooh.
Ooh.
Attackers are low HP, high attack, and they're generally ranged. Um, Duraludon and Dragapult are the closest to frontline you would probably have. High damage, good secure. Mid to backline positioning, which is what we're going to be talking about today, and low HP, which makes them squishy. Nobody likes squishy. Oh, okay, okay. Switch to the internet. Thanks, Fastney. We appreciate your service. All right.
What happened?
Boom.
Good?
All right.
Oh.
Okay. So we have on purple team Snorlax, Venu, Charizard, Clefairy, and Absol. On orange team we have Desi, Wiggly, Machamp, Big Man, and Spooky Boy. So positioning is key for everything with attackers like this guy or this guy, or really any of these guys right here in this top box. So, why is it important? Because you are squishy. You will lose every time. Every time you will lose. You will have a very bad day. You may win, you may lose. Imagine losing a 1v1 to a Wigglytuff. So, that's why we have to take advantage of hidden bushes. So, let's say that your team got white and they took red. Why are you not marking? Why are you not marking? Let's say they took Regieleki from here. And that this goes on, if the stupid thing wants to work right, does not exist. It's busted. So now they're coming down here. With Venu's solar beam range, which is what we'll talk about.
Why didn't I hear anything from the stream? Hold on.
Are you in the stream? Are we? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, I can. Sorry.
Okay. Back to the internet. So, with Venu's solar beam, because we'll just assume you're using solar beam because you're not a masochist that likes to. You will go. You have about this much area in which you could hit. What's up, baby? I'm teaching a class. Go. You can come back in here in a little bit, okay? Go. I'm teaching in a little bit. All right, come give me a hug. Hurry up. Hurry up. All right, go. You can come back in here in a little bit when I get done. All right, so you would have this much. So as take it so I can move. My champ comes down. All they see is a Snorlax. So they're like, "Hey, don't worry about it. I can just shove him off." And so they can go do whatever. You know, obviously, let's go get the Absol that's stealing our jungle or something. Nobody cares about Absol. It's absolutely the worst. Oh,
Hey,
hey.
hello, Absol. What Absol ever
I
do to
Hey,
got
I
you?
thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one allowed to make puns around here.
absolutely not. I'm a father of six.
No.
What's going on? How we doing?
So let's say this my champ said, "Don't worry, don't
Lucas, you
worry,
sit
I
down
got
and
this."
behave. The teacher has to raise your hand, and we didn't do the homework, so don't tell anybody.
You didn't do your
Why don't you
homework.
just announce that?
I was kidding. I did it. No, I
Anyway,
did it.
We had homework.
So, now this Machamp only sees a
Which is
Snorlax,
right.
so he sent off these two being like, don't worry, we'll get it in and we'll figure something out. Maybe they don't have, maybe they're low HP or something.
Oh.
So, he doesn't know you're here. So your Snorlax can be like stunned with a heavy slam, which looks like whoop, bam. Slide this so I can grab him again later. And then you, being the awesome Venusaur you are and choosing the correct moveset,
You hit him with the skadoosh.
you hit him with just a douche. And guess what? Now he knows where you are. He knows you're right here. So now,
Now he's gonna come for that ass.
not.
Hey, by the way, we are recording this for
Oh.
YouTube, so just keep it little TOS.
Oh.
So we got to behave.
Maybe you should just mute. Look at you. We know how you are. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's wild.
So now he knows, oh crap, I have an attacker. He just took half my health or so because that was a really good solar beam because he is really great.
I'm
And
raising
now
my
this-
hand.
Yes.
Can you catch me up? I came in late to class.
Okay. So we're starting off right here. Bam, bam, bam. We have
Okay.
absolutely the worst Pokemon ever right here.
Okay. We have
Get
an
it.
is he invading? Or what is he doing?
Yes, he's invading. He's being a absolute Absol player.
Okay.
They have taken Regieleki from here.
Okay.
He is coming down. This
is he gonna
where
alt?
They almost got wiped out, so they recalled him. We skadooshed.
Mm-hmm.
So now he knows that you are here and there's a defender.
Okay.
Fantastic, because guess what? Now he's got to make a choice. Does he go after this guy? Or does our defender, knowing that they're probably going after that guy, block him, like heavy slam, eject, block, and knock him back, letting me move so I can recharge and come around to this bush? I could come to possibly this bush. It might reach. I think it does reach. I think from this bush, it reaches from here. I have no idea what that's doing. That's gross. Get away. Bad lines. Bad lines. Bad lines. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my God. Whatever. So we have right here, this line, this squiggly line. If I remember right, it reaches in this area right here, like at the edge of the goal zone.
Uh-huh.
Erase. Okay. So that will allow me to reposition. And now he doesn't know where I am because he got distracted by the big man going plop. So I can fire off another beam and potentially end it. And then we can come right here and find and fight the Regieleki, which for some reason I cannot find how to add a Regieleki.
Okay.
So he's dead. As all my champs should be. So
I think our teacher has some biases, guys.
I am completely unbiased. All right.
See,
What we're gonna do?
The best.
What-
It is said in the textbook, guys. The best Machamp is a dead Machamp.
as I raise my glasses with my singular finger, you seem to have not calculated that the enemy Gengar will obviously just rush in with his ult.
Nobody make fun of my drawing.
That looks like. Never mind. Bro, there ain't no way in hell you about to.
All I will say is that I muted myself.
I was
That
thinking
looks
about
like
the goal.
Is that a Reggie? That's a Reggie Drago, right?
That's a Reggie
That's
Rock.
Reggie Rock.
Nah, it looks like a Drago, but okay.
You know what?
I can see
A+,
Regirock.
A+.
What you mean by that? I see Regirock.
So, all right. Another fun situation, which is useful for positioning. Let's say your Absol's dead because it's stupid.
Yep.
Let's say your Clefable is over here getting blue buff
With the XP share.
with the EXP share and the muscle band and the rapid fire scarf.
Yep.
Let's say your A9 is up
Is
here
attacking the objective by themselves.
Let's say your A9's up here because
I'm being bullied right now, and I don't like that. It works sometimes, I swear.
This is
Alright,
Save your
frighteningly
complaints till
accurate.
the end of class.
There's a Ditto in objectives position.
Let's say our A9's waiting up here for 30 seconds. You know, typical A9 behavior. Not
I
naming
feel so
names.
targeted this class.
Yeah, I'm being targeted right now.
Hey, at least A9 showed up. For,
Thank
the
you.
objective.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She's at the objective. Where's everyone else? Come on.
Gengar's down here ripping. Blastoise zoning. Blastoise doing his job in zoning. Things you'll never see in the actual game. Blastoise doing its job. Wigglytuff's over here doing fuck all. That's our one F-bomb for this series. Machamp is over here ripping. Desi chose Razor Leaf because it has no common sense. So what can you do? You can be right here. Or right here. And you know what? Know what that
You
range is?
You can hit him
That's a Skadoosh range.
with its Gadoosh.
And then you go quabam. And then you steal it. And now, will you die? Potentially.
Most likely. And then you haul ass out of there.
And as soon as you get it, you go, cool. Neon back to base. And they will follow.
And then
And you
you'll
will-
scream at your team to get down to the bottom goal.
And then you will ping gather here or something. And then your team will immediately go the
To the
opposite,
top side.
opposite direction.
Wait, one second. Wait, guys. Are we letting him teach right now? We're letting him teach, right? We should. I'm not sure if we're being too rowdy for you, Nee. Are we?
No, this
we're
is
having
great.
fun.
Rowdy for you?
We're having fun.
This is
Okay.
awesome.
This
I was
is
just
real
making
life.
sure.
This is what happens almost every match. And then you die.
Yep.
And then your team is still waiting for this objective. Once I can draw again.
Are you able to get rid of goals? It's only been
20
10 seconds. It's only been 10 seconds.
And now you've lost this goal.
Yep.
That's how we get rid of goals.
Now, can we argue in the opposition, since they all went topside, that they broke and got some stacks?
No, because in case you didn't notice, we have an Absol and an A9 player, and those are,
Yo.
not the brightest bunch.
Well, I mean,
Hey!
the Absol did take their jungle and he had points, theoretically. So
Okay,
maybe
we'll
they
give
have
you
enough
one.
points.
We'll give you one.
Not the teacher calling out 2 of my 3 most used mons. Okay, Jesus. Okay.
Now, you're dead. What do?
You're
Well, you do
dead.
nothing because you're dead.
You pan your camera up to top side and wait for it inevitably to spawn in by the time that they all rotate back up and then steal
No,
it.
you broke this.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Say
because
they
you
all
waited.
come
Because
up.
it was ripping. You waited for everyone, and you waited for the enemies to come back too. Like Pikachu just said. Mm-hmm.
So,
That's with it.
this is your standard comp. This is your standard positioning. Everybody in one bush.
Yes, exactly.
Except your Clefable because it's slow, so it's still down here. This Wiggly, being a smart player, as 20% of Wiggly players are, will be like, I bet, and then immediately sing right here, and now all of you are stunned. And you know what stun is great for? Hydro punch
Dying.
into a wall. Close combat into a wall.
The alt.
Sludge.
And then the Gengar and alt.
And
into
then,
the bush.
the enemy was smart. Oh, we had a smart Desi moment. You know what the Desi's going to do? The Desi's going to also, I know I said he had Razor Leaf, but we're going to pretend that he wasn't completely brain dead. And he won't. Well, actually, even if he did have Razor Leaf, all of y'all in the bush stunned to oblivion would make it easy pickings. And then they still Regieleki again. And then it comes down again.
You know what this reminds me of when you draw?
Literally every Unite player that's under the age of
That
4.
that SpongeBob episode where he's like, we're not
Oh,
talking
Doodle
about
Bob?
this or this or this. We're talking about this. And he's drawing like shapes and stuff.
I think he broke our teacher.
Somebody said it, so now I got to draw it the best I can.
Get a bop.
Doodle Bob. Anyway, so this is why positioning is key and why teamwork is also key. Because at this point, everybody's up here. What do? Do you try to steal?
Yes.
Well, it depends on if you were panning your camera up there. If all 5 are up there, all these 4 are dead, and it's going to take you 15 seconds to get up there, they could probably rip that by the time you get up there. You might get the steal, you might not. So what you should do is, about the time you hit right here, you should already have your solar beam poised, ready to go skadoosh.
Damn, I like that word choice. Poise.
So, let's say you don't have a Venusaur. In fact, let's say none of that
Because your
exists.
team hates you.
Oh,
You don't have
does
a
my
right.
Espeon have scope lens and weakness policy?
Let's say you have a Gardevoir that I've seen several times at. Now I gotta click it every time. Fantastic. 6 minutes is still a Curlia. Alright, let's say that's an attacker, so you would want to go with your defender because its defender was a Greedent. You still want to be ranged because Gardevoir is a mid-range Pokemon. So, take that off. Instead of being way back here, you would want to be about right here when you fight. Who do I want to fight? Let's fight Garchomp.
Hustle! Oh.
Let's fight Garchomp. So you can sit there, and then if you use your Psyshock move, so you want to stay. At no point should you ever look like this. Drop it. Drop it. Thank you. Never. Never. This. No. Shame on you. You should never be ahead. You should never be ahead of your defender.
But what if I'm dating the Greedent and I want to protect him?
Okay, so that statement sounds like a brain dead A9 player that waits 30 seconds for Regieleki to spawn.
Shut up.
Damn.
Siren,
But Daddy, I love him.
Siren, please mute yourself.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, no matter how wrong it is. All right, let's see.
No,
Siren,
by the
please
way,
mute
we were-
yourself.
I told you, we were having fun. As I asked him like 10 to 15 minutes ago if he
Yes, we were having fun.
wanted to, and so I'm not sure if you just showed up, but we talked about that.
Oh wait,
We
can I
did.
get in that?
I believe.
Yeah,
I'm
I
waiting
mean, I can
Yeah.
mute if somebody asked to mute. So
Let me get in there. I can help you. I'll position myself as death fodder.
We will put 4 because 4 makes actually
Hold on, I almost.
Kevin and I will 2v5 and win.
No, I almost started. I'm just gonna get in.
Yeah. Kevin, hit ready. I will also go top path. Oh, in case y'all didn't know, when you're doing the countdowns, like the timer up here in the top right, once everybody's ready on both sides of the team, it drops all the way down to 15, no matter how much time's left. Fun
Used to
fact.
be 10 seconds.
It's 15 now, unfortunately. Alright, so we are going to work on positioning, and I'm going to display positioning. I'm going to display both good and poor positioning because it's the best way to learn is to see what's good and what's bad. Alright, so I'm a little bubble boy. I'm always staying just behind my defender so that if I need to, I can back away. Farm staying just outside of my circle where it'll still hit.
So, if I may unmute really quick, I have a question with that.
I will provide an answer.
Okay. So, if you're doing it when the Snorlax is outside of your bubble, don't you not benefit at all from his EXP share?
That is correct. You do have to be within a certain range. I believe it's 5 meters.
Okay.
Somebody can fact check me on that.
Yeah, it's like I think it's about the range of like an A9 Blizzard or an Eldegoss like Pollen Puff like bubble, which I think is just the standard.
Yeah.
Which I think is similar to that.
But I'm also close enough that I should still be getting it because I'm sitting here and if I need to, I can back away and let him get all of the XP like that. If he needs it to like level up to get his next move or something. And then he's over there doing whatever he wants to do. Normally by now, the
6 meters
up here. 6 meters?
Yep.
Cool. I do not know what 6 meters looks like in this game.
I will try to figure that out.
I got a question.
I still do want to be behind him. Yes, question. Is that what I heard?
Why doesn't that Garchomp have EXP share?
Because it's a bot, so it's not completely without a brain.
So,
and y'all
apparently
see how
6 meters is approximately the basic attack range of an Eldegoss.
And y'all see how I'm letting him stay ahead of me, and I'm just poking him from behind. Right here, he's going to keep Drago focused. I want to stay just over here out the way. I'm not wanting to do too much. I'll pop a sludge bomb, maybe, if it procs. And then I know right there, I can secure, or he can secure. And I still want to just keep farming as much as I can, because I'm not stacking. So I don't need to... I'm not stacking, so I don't need to score as often. And see, right there. I was behind him, and I almost got by the Sylveon. And then once I hit level 9, I'm usually good to just kind of sit back the rest of the match. And then I'll let Kevin lead, so wherever he goes, I'll stay just behind him. Always trying to keep him just inside of Solar Beam range. So they took Regieleki because we weren't down there. That's on us. And I can keep an eye right here and looking at them and my mini map. We can see we popped off right there. Got a kill. Then I reposition back over here in this bush and hide. Wait for him to get close if he brings them back. If not, they'll always find yourself into the range. Unfortunately, we did lose the goal. But, you know, it's bots. It'll be okay. Yay, low battery. Go.
See, professional players will actively always make sure the batteries are charged.
Oh, you know what? That's probably a good
Well,
idea.
he's busy having a good time and being a coach and being a teacher.
We should have a
Well, he's
class on how to
busy.
keep your controllers charged.
Lucas,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
just
He's
lying.
busy.
Usually pro players make sure they're fucking drunk.
Oh, don't worry. I'm already ahead of you.
Oh shit! Today was a work day. Full
Well, I guess
fucking
today
shit.
is-
Oh god, my voice hurts.
I guess today is no. I guess today is Friday. I guess.
Yes,
good.
today is Saturday. So I have
tomorrow's
unfortunately due to
Saturday.
bad positioning. So this is bad positioning. I left him up there by himself for way too long with no support.
Oh,
You can
But we
see
can
how
do that.
he blocked that Sylveon and led him straight into beam. Huge.
Yes, this is why it's important to work with your teammates.
mhm.
And then I got it down. And then you want to, if you can,
Holiday.
so you can see it's a decent range line. And then, so you always want to know what your range is, which is easier to do on the Switch apparently than it is the
Significantly so. Significantly. Like your thing stretches out like that. Phones don't do that.
Yeah, I know. I'm a mobile player. This is like the third played on the Switch. So as I'm heading down, I'm already looking to see what's going on. They're ripping. And so I can see they're coming this way. They're probably going to get. So I can get over here on this side and get ready for them. I did not stop the Regieleki. I cannot see. I'm not moving my map. And then we just work together to pop them off. Now, bad positioning. Example number. Let's say, yeah, he
7.
scored there. Yeah, we'll say bad positioning. At no point should I be doing this. Now, I know they got jump pad, and now I'm caught.
Yeah. Like, let's say, for example, even if that Snorlax had more points than him and would have been able to break that goal, you should not run into Flux Zone to try and get your score off.
Right, because you don't know what happens. Somebody could come down. Like, let's say that Garchomp came down. Well, now I'm stuck, and it's going to take me forever to get back. Why'd you do that?
Look at it this way. You're probably going to lose a one-on-one to Sableye if you're in the Flux Zone as an attacker. You won't be able to escape. He'll kill you. Or even...
Then we're not going to get Regieleki.
OP, go away.
And then you see, we can look down here. They're probably coming this way, so I can go ahead and get my Solar Beam ready. He blocks for me. And then we can come down here and look at this Charizard. We watched him disappear somewhere. I messed up that Solar Beam. I apologize.
Real quick, I want to point out you currently have no one getting vision in center.
Yes, this is also true. But it's also a 2v5. So an important thing to know with your attackers is not only positioning, but how much damage your things do without any bonuses or anything. You want to know what it does before stacks, before extra damage from like poison or anything. And then if you know that, you can just sit here and wait. You can draw them off. I know when I need to pop it on an objective to steal like Groudon. And see, not only am I out of position, I went to a bad area because now it's 1v2 versus another ranged. Luckily I make it out, but now my defender's down here getting worked over. Granted, he may survive. He'll probably survive because it's Kevin. And Kevin's amazing.
Not bad for a 2v5.
So, an important thing to note for Venusaur, if you like, most people will want to use Sludge Bomb before beaming. There's a lot of things that Sludge Bomb actually does.
Yes.
But the most important thing to just know, if you don't want to read stuff, is that their special defense gets reduced by 40% when they are poisoned by your Sludge Bomb. So realistically speaking, that's 40% more damage that you would be able to do.
And I believe they're also slowed for 30%. Yep. Special defense is reduced and their movement speed, which makes it easier to set up. Now, you won't always get to throw that, and that's why I said it's good to know what your what you can do by itself without any of the extra stuff, because you won't always get the extra stuff. So knowing what you can do baseline is one of the biggest things. Setting yourself up so that everybody is inside of your range, but you're outside of other people's ranges, like that dash. It was a Garchomp using Dragon Rush. That's why if you want to play attacker, you need to play everything that annoys you. If you play everything that annoys you, you'll learn the ranges and such. So you'll know, well, I know Dragon Rush can cover this much distance. If they use this much distance, then I need to be back, but I can still hit them from right here.
Can I ask you for advice on a specific Pokemon that can change its distance at any given moment? Mimikyu. Mimikyu. How do you avoid a Mimikyu? Because he can just have a crazy range if he wants one. Just go through a wall.
Right. Well, with Mimikyu, the best way to avoid it is knowing that Mimikyu is not an all-rounder. Mimikyu is a speedster disguised as an all-rounder.
Yes.
It is an assassin, more of an assassin type. So if your front line is doing their job, usually they'll be able to keep it away. But on the off chance that it does get to you, the best thing to do is just dip.
Yeah.
You can always run away, but maybe you'll hit it with the poison to slow it down. You might be able to get a solar beam off or a fire spin off. You never want to be close enough to the fight that somebody can dive in and just rip you to shreds. I know that's going to be difficult using. Like Espeon is a midliner, so be careful when you engage with midliners, because you don't want to be too far up. And never fight alone. As an attacker, you should never be alone. You should never start the fight. You should never be the first one or the closest one to the fight. You should always hang back. Because basically what you're doing as an attacker, especially a ranged attacker, is you're supporting by skadooshing.
But what does skadoosh mean? It was a solar beam. Now what does skadoosh mean?
Well, hold on. Are we gonna do like any more like game shows? Are you done?
Game shows.
Not
I
game
will
shows.
have
I
to
mean
be
like.
done. I will have to be done here momentarily.
Oh.
I have some other stuff I have to attend to real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah. So when you're playing attacker, stay mid the back line and just support by skadooshing, hitting for big damage. That's what skadooshing
But what
is.
is skadoosh? Oh, big
Hitting for
damage.
big damage.
Okay. Okay.
And
Say
supporting-
me. One exception to that, you should never be the first one in a fight. One exception to that is if you're playing a long-ranged mage and you have a good team around you to defend you, and you're just poking.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because like
Like,
also like for example like side shock Espeon, you kind of do have to follow through with it if you want to get like 3 side shocks off. So yeah. I'm
So
assuming you
is-
have good setup.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this class over with? Was I late?
Oh, leveled up, but not too late. You got caught up.
A little bit on the late side, but
Damn. That's
Yeah, you came
unfortunate.
at 15 and that started at 7.
yeah.
So not that crazy.
But it is being recorded, so if you want to go back and watch it, it will be on Coach Mintz's YouTube channel.
And you'll get to hear yourself. Dude, look at you because you're in it. We're all in it. So like and subscribe, or else Krampus will come to you instead of Santa.
Other than that, it was fun. I hope y'all learned something. If not, I am open to feedback. I love
You're
feedback.
awesome.
Tell me how to help you. As our team motto is "Get gooder."
Get gooder.
All right, that is the Shieldbreaker motto: is we all get gooder together. Then y'all have a good night. Bye.
You too.
Hi, Professor.
Thank you, D.
Damn. I wanted to participate.
Well, you can leave. Well, talk to one of the like
You're a
admin
part
or
of it.
coaches, and then try to arrange like a class. You talk about a class you want to talk about sometime or something. Yeah. And then you can have a class if you. I mean, maybe. I don't know. But Daddy, I love him. I'm sorry. I don't think we have enough numbers to do that, to do what you're proposing there. Look at you.
Nope.
Are you asking us- are you
Hopefully,
asking us
one
to
day I'll be
believe-
able to, participate in a class and teach some people some stuff about attacking and doing damage.
Well, yeah, like you can just probably talk to an admin or a coach about that because that was
contact
Nee's
more.
like Nee was coaching
We
there.
should
and
let you set
teaching.
up a
And
class
so
or
like
something.
you can be the lead teacher. And you can talk about bring up a topic that you think you are good
I
at,
think she's the one that's
and you're
handles that.
knowledgeable about, and you can talk to them. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because
All right. Someone set it up. Someone set it up right
Classes-
now.
because
Attacker
classes are
class
typically led-
2.0. Let's go.
Because classes are typically led by like one person, maybe two, but
Oh.
usually it's usually like a one-person led class. Yeah. And he was cool with talking, but most times we don't really talk like we did like with me. Yeah.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
Which is probably why-
Listen, I missed
Question
it.
instead.
Which is probably why
What?
Coco came in and told me to mute because like on most classes, we don't talk. Yeah, really. That's a good question. Okay, bye.
Damn.
Well, I don't know what's happening over there. It looks scary. And they might give you into customs. I don't know. Anyone want to play? Anyone want to play a game of Ranked? Anyone fancy game of Ranked, real quick? We only have 5
Let's
people,
go.
6 people in this VC.
Let's
okay,
go,
bet.
Siren.
Hell yeah, Bomb Kitty. I'll put the VC. I'll put the code in the VC chat right now.
Ooh.
Let's freaking go. Who's throwing, Illusion? Who's throwing? And I bumped you. I put in the view. It's on the VC chat.
Gotcha.
Anyone else want to join us? Look at you. Trying to play?
I want to
Yeah.
teach some people some stuff.
I could get the
Well,
fight against my first
I don't
Dhelmise.
think.
Nope.
Oh, Illusion, the Verdant.
I just came back home so I could cut the stream.
Cool.
Yeah. If you don't like and subscribe, you will get nothing but supporters on your team. And they won't be good at it.